What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream, or the replay, as the case may be. Enjoy your stay. We got plenty to see, and it is entirely, you guessed it, boys, free, once you pay for it anyway. This is ARK Failure to Survive Evolved, at least in our case, where we starve all the dinos, so make sure you got Pete on speed dial. The saga continues with a BRB screen right out of the gate, because I'm about to transfer over to Aberration. Get wrecked, everybody. Should I bring over some whips, too?
You can if you want. It's not needed. We have some.
Okay. I've got some heavy turrets on me, so that's an accident. You want me to bring over a few heavy turrets?
And no ammo?
A little bit of ammo. Like, not enough to put in them. Like 100 shots. Just what I've got on me. I'm standing in front of the porter right now. What up, Cuddles? Abba! What up, Daniel? What up, Orion? What up, Jason? Welcome to the stream, all you guys. Actually, I'm getting ready to pop down to, Why is our tech transmitter placed like this? Very simply, because we're cheap and only wanted to use one to start with. We're going to be demoing it and replacing it later. But with it placed like this, you can transmit or transfer, upload, download land dinos by pulling them up here, and water dinos by sitting in the water right there. So if you're really, really cheap at the very beginning, and you got a spot like this, then you can use one transmitter for both land and water dinos. But we've gotten to that stage where we got transmitters galore and whatnot, so we're going to be replacing it once we stop being lazy and deciding where we want it. At some point. What's up, Josh? Welcome back, bro. I told Wifey about your donation yesterday, man. She was all kinds of pleased. Oh, I am going to go ahead and go down to a streaming room if you want to join me, guys.
Alrighty.
Yeah, they're certainly welcome to. And this is the point where you guys get to see the BRB screen here real quick. Sorry about that. Just, you know, keeping our server number on wraps and all that. That's the way it is. A strange power radiates from the obelisks. Can you feel it in your bones? It gives me a chubby. Does that count? Beauty saddle. There's irony. Alright. Oh, of course. Oh, of course.
Whenever you clone it,
Well,
but it's just going to cost a shit ton more.
by the way, Dylan,
Yeah.
all that stuff's gone now. No one responded in trap chat,
What?
but I'm over here.
What are you talking about?
No one was responding in trap chat, so I dropped it all, and the bag disappeared.
Oh, I have my chat disabled, man.
Oh, rip. Goodbye, all that shit.
What was it?
9 fridges, 2 grills, 6 heavy turrets, a little bit of ammo for it.
Are you serious?
Yep, dead serious. No one was responding in trap chat, and I was landlocked and the transmitter's full, so I went to drop a bag, but apparently I went through the floor.
Then don't leave the fucking channel.
Or follow me when I say I'm going to the streaming room.
I don't want to be in it. I thought I was streaming with
Well,
random people joining.
Then you don't want this shit. I'm gonna go see if I can't, oh, rip, find that bag before it decays in 5 minutes. Or have your chat on.
Yeah, I think Slav's going to bed.
Yeah, no worries. I'm still here, and we got a little bit of a transfer timer, so I'm gonna try to get some venom.
So Kane, actually, if you're gonna be, are you on AB right now? Or
For
are
the
you over on
moment,
Rag?
yeah. Oh, I'm on AB.
Oh, okay. I was asking Slav a little bit ago because you said that you guys have some megas that you don't really care about. Would you be cool with me raising a few of those?
Yeah, it'd be fun. I don't have any issue with that.
Nice. I'm sure there'll be merging blood pools here soon, anyways. But do you want me to head down there to you?
Yeah, that would be fine. But I don't have the oil with me because the bag despawned or disappeared, as I said.
No.
So I'll have to bring you some more oil. And as far as eggs go, I'd have to get you some more from Rag here in a little bit.
Yeah, I gotcha. I was just closing a deal on the phone since I didn't go into work today, so.
Ah, hopefully it was a good deal.
I made about $6 grand, so pretty decent.
I'd call that a decent deal, yeah.
Yeah, this figure's a decent few minutes of my time. It's been a work in progress for the last couple of weeks, but finally the guy calls me back with the acceptance letter. So I was like, fuck yeah, dude. So nice.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah. I had a migraine last night, right around 4 in the morning, and I couldn't see, so I was like, well, I'm not going into work. 'Cause, I'm basically blind, and not to mention I'm throwing up everywhere and in a lot of pain, so I was like, well.
Yeah, no, I've had migraines before. I get the feeling, bro. That sucks.
Yeah, it runs in my family. Ours are pretty bad.
Intense.
So
Sorry
yeah,
to hear it, brother.
I don't get them nearly as much as like the rest of my family does. Like my grandma, she almost died from one time. So
Wow.
yeah, it's crazy stuff. Like she was Like her heart stopped and all sorts of crazy stuff was going on.
That is a very serious migraine. Holy moly.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear she didn't die from it.
Yeah, she's doing great. And then my dad, he's got like permanent like white matter on his brain, like a little bit of brain damage from him.
Like an aneurysm, or?
No, like I'm not entirely sure what it does, but from what I understand, which isn't a whole lot, it just causes like some of your brain cells to die, I guess, when you go through like a migraine like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so over time, there's been like scar tissue built up on his brain.
Damn.
And like the dead cells being replaced and stuff. So yeah, they're pretty brutal.
That sounds that way for sure.
Yeah, I've only ever had 4 in my life, and this is
One I'm being today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks, bro.
Yeah. I got it easy. I'm the only one in my family who doesn't get them consistently, so I can't really complain. What are the coordinates of your guys' aberration base?
Give me just a second, I'll give
like,
that to you.
It's like 55, 55, I thought, right?
It is. Yeah, it's almost right on the dot.
Okay. And where exactly is it around that area? Because I know that's just south of the lake. Are you guys like at ground level, up on a pillar? What do I look for? 'Cause I've never
Both,
been
but
there.
ground lake and up in a cliff platform or two.
Okay.
Ground lake,
Yeah,
I think I said ground area and on a cliff platform or two.
Okay. My haz suit's about to break, so I'm. Oh, yep, there it is. And pop the parachute.
Yep, that bag is definitely gone. It is what it is, though.
Shit.
Nothing that can't be easily replaced.
Right.
Just sucks because at the time I was sitting there typing in tribe chat and no one was responding.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. I'm not gonna sit there landlocked the whole time.
Alright. I gotta figure out how to get over there easily on foot. I need rock drakes, man. This Reaper needs to raise a little faster so I can go get some. I could go do it with my Megalo, I guess. Probably should go do that. I've done it on foot one time and I'm never doing that again. Fuck that.
You've done it on what one time?
Getting rock drake gigs on foot.
Cannot imagine that'd be any fun. Oh,
No,
sorry guys, I
no,
didn't mean to
it's
leave
horrible.
the milk screen up. Sorry about that, everybody. There we go. You didn't miss anything, I promise. I've just been running around in the base.
Alright.
Let's see.
I'm gonna hit some spores and probably die. Get some aquatic mushrooms. My chest piece broke. My glide suit. This isn't good. Game, I really need you to cooperate here, please.
Hey man, let me know if that works.
Oh my god, it actually did.
That's
Tried to
awesome.
reload my shotgun and it just bugs out when a Megalo's chasing me around and I'm out of stamina. I'm like, come on, this is like the worst time to do this.
Do we need to have this
No, that was from when we just got home, honey. You can turn it back down.
Okay. I am probably gonna die here. Can I make a sleeping bag? I can't. Oh, there we go. There's some mushrooms. Good. Nice.
Change the birdie's seats and she's like
I'm in the area. Not sure how close I am, but I'm in the area.
What am I grabbing for you, by the way?
Megalo eggs if you could, and then if you have like
jump back to Rag for that, because that's where our eggs are stored. Yeah, like I said, this is an outpost. I mean,
gotcha.
I can get them for you. That's not a problem. Just it's gonna take transferring back and forth at least one more time.
Right.
But if you want to set up a little thatch thing and a bed here, that'd be easy for you to grab them again.
Right. Now that I know where the base is, it's easy enough to get back down here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have any extra rock drake eggs right now?
We might. I'd have to go check in the fridges on Rag.
So if you got like a level 10, I would be over the moon for a level 10 rock drake
I
egg.
think our lowest is 90, but I'll check.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's sufficient as well. I do like my level 10s, but...
Yeah, I feel you. It's 1 minute to transfer, so let me load up real quick and just transfer back over.
Okay. That is an interesting base to raid if I was trying to raid this.
Yeah, it's not really, like, we're on the neutral list, so we're not overly concerned with being raided, but it's got a little bit of a chandelier turret system going on. And it's actually, it was just originally one platform. We're just now starting to make it a tiny bit bigger and get a couple things going on it and make it into something like a real base.
Right. One thing that I would heavily recommend changing, that I would do anyways, is that bridge is supported by one wall. So I'd probably...
Yeah. That bridge is not actually supposed to have a structure on it, but I see someone built some kind of box on it or some jazz. It's literally just supposed to be a bridge for the gap, but I guess someone didn't get the memo.
Gotcha.
But I probably will be adding some supports if someone's going to actually build something onto that. Because that's not supposed to actually support any significant piece of the base. Sorry everybody, I'm transferring back real quick. So, you're going to have to give me a few minutes. Or a minute, I guess. Need to go look for some eggs and whatnot. How come you're not streaming on Twitch? I am, Sean. At least I should be, unless for some reason it's not. It's on Twitch and YouTube, brother. Yeah, I'm live, by the way, right now, squad, just so you know. So don't say anything that make your mama want to reach across the Thanksgiving table and smack you.
Fair enough. Alright, I don't see it. You must not have your Discord linked with your Twitch account, because I can't,
It is, but because I'm in certain Discords, I stay out of the connected streamer mode for this particular game, because, I mean, you gotta be awfully careful who's getting your setup, you know?
Right. Makes sense. Yeah, if you just want to link your Twitch account, or just message me or whatever, drop a follow.
No worries. I'll get it to you here before too long. Just remind me. Right now I'm going to check for some eggs. see if we killed that mesher any more times since I've been gone. Nope, okay. We're set as far as that goes. Well, what's up, everybody? What's up, Sean? I see you joined in on the Twitch side of things now. See, I told you, fam.
Do you guys have any turret towers below that base and past the gate?
Yes, one.
On the bottom side? Okay. See, I can't see it from where I'm at, but...
That's for... mostly for, like, wild rock drakes, but it is also... there are several heavies set to players, so if someone did decide to pop a gate...
Okay, I see it down there now. So you got 2 megas there.
Yep.
Few autos. Yeah, see that... I think tech could reach up to that, up to your platforms. So I would like put some hanging turret towers as well on that, because otherwise a tech rock drake can just go below and hit the cliff platforms, drop your whole base. I mean, you've got sunken foundations, which is good, but there's corners that are exposed.
True enough. I've got no issues with that.
Just looking at how I would rate it anyways, that way I'd know how to build.
Yeah, no, I appreciate the intel. And like I said, if you're gonna be joining and making somewhat of a real base, then consider it yours. Make it how you want to make it. We mostly use it for farming, but we do come over. Let's see, those are megalania eggs. I might have to breed you some megalosaurs, so let me see if it's nighttime.
Okay.
There's
2 megas over here on Ab. I'm not sure.
I don't know if those are male.
Should be able to. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell. But you should be able to breed them in time during the day. They'll gain some sleep debt, but it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Long enough to breed them anyways.
I'll give that a shot right now. Go up top to the breeders. What's up, Omega? The Gigas hatch at 2:35, I believe.
Ow. Your turret's hurt.
Don't be wasting our ammo.
Yeah, I didn't think they'd be able to shoot from there.
Yeah. Let me go grab a whip.
You guys got any PvP planned for this weekend?
Some Ascension planned for the weekend, and possibly a raid. But we're still sort of in batten down the hatches mode, because we got raided by a Chinese tribe a few days back. I guess it was more like 4 or 5 days back now. That was being funded by 5 other tribes. They set up 3 tech fobs, and we crushed them all. It was actually a very profitable raid for us. Their attempt got us over 1,000 C4 and 3 volts worth of kits.
Nice. Just got to replace the ammo, I'd imagine.
We didn't lose that much. We ended up breaking even on shotgun ammo. I think we actually profited on metal arrows, flamer fuel. The only thing we actually went a little bit negative in is Fabby Sniper.
Not bad.
Yeah, it was.
Can't really complain about that.
It was a damn good raid for us. They were dumb enough to get knocked around by us a little too much. After about,
awesome.
It was a 40-hour raid, and I was there for 36 of it streaming. So is this a female? Yes, it is. All right.
I like it.
Yeah, they were dumb enough to let it happen, so we enjoyed it.
Nice. So I actually stream on Twitch too. I'm affiliated, and I was wanting That's something else I was gonna ask. Is if I was to join, would you be cool with me streaming?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I stream all the time,
Okay.
so I'm not gonna have that kind of rule where you can't or some jazz like that. It's a hypocrite kind of thing. I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, I got no
Gotcha.
issues with that, and nor should anyone else. The only thing is, like, for server numbers and whatnot, you gotta be careful what you say, and
Right.
if ever we're
Right.
talking about transfer, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna raid on server plus 13 or minus 4. You know what I'm saying? Kind of
Right.
talking code like that. Because
Right.
I've dealt with stream snipers before, and I just assume not.
I got wiped by one about 2 weeks ago, so.
Ouch.
Yeah, I should have known better. I haven't streamed since then. I was building at my base on small tribes where everyone's scorched. A guy named Khaleesi comes over. He's like, he talks to my chat. He's like, "Hey, can I stream snipe you?" I was like, "Well, I've got 4 auto turrets and a stone base, so probably. I'd appreciate if you didn't, though." Comes over on a Reaper and wipes us. I was like, "Oh,
Rip? Oh,
yeah,
yeah, that sucks.
yeah." But I mean, yeah, what are you gonna do? It happens. So I just stopped streaming small tribes until I could get established enough to actually defend my base.
I respect that. Yeah.
So
What up, XanRX? Welcome to the stream. And no, we don't really use Megalosaurus as much on Rag. You're just seeing me move it around so I can breed it, so I can deliver an egg over to the ab side of things. What's up, Jen?
I'm gonna say if you could get like 2 or 3, that would be ideal.
Got one for sure, but some of the other females are out of pocket. Or let me look see if I can't find where the new breeder location is. 'Cause we just moved some of the breeders around.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just want to get a breeding pair here so that way I can continue working on mutations and stuff.
What's up, Braden? What's up, Recognized? Welcome to the stream, you guys. Hey, how about that rhyme? It's like I do it all the time. Poet didn't even know it. Where is there? Oh no, that's Baby Alex's. Thought I found them, but they were standing. So there they are. I found the breeders.
Nice.
Okie dokie. Oh, there still aren't that many females here. There's 2 females here. Let me move over the 3rd female, and I might be able to get you 3.
Cool.
Like I said, it's
I've got some imprint kibble. I don't have all of it, but should be okay, I think, unless I get really unlucky. I don't know actually how far up the spore wall reaches here on this platform, so I'm gonna go around it.
Yo, SBF, man, you better get that toxicity out of my chat there, child, or I'm gonna go ahead and ban you, just letting you know. This is your one and only warning, fam. Don't be coming into the chat just because you're jealous or whatever other case may be. Mama didn't hug you enough, I don't know. But if you got that toxicity up in here, brother, you're just gonna go ahead and get banned. Stay awake. Stay awake. Stay awake. You guys are about to have sex until you pass out.
We are?
Not us. Not yet. Hey Jen, are you still watching right now? Hey, you're enable 1 right. Whistling time, boys. Excuse me, Megalosaurus tails.
Oh, I'm struggling right now, dude.
With what?
Getting over to your base. Tried to go above this platform in the blue where I knew there was a spore wall. I didn't think it went up that high. And just died to the spores.
Yeah, Jen, could you do me a favor and go ahead and ban that SBF guy? He's just being a child in chat. Going straight from insulting other people watching, being a kid, to racial profanities, man. I'm not up for that. You have 10 accounts? Well, that's just great, SBF. Bring them all so I can go ahead and ban them all. If you guys are wanting to, this is up to you guys, but there is this fancy little report feature on YouTube, and they've begun exploring the idea of IP banning people. So when he gets himself IP banned, his mama probably won't be very happy to hear the email of why he got IP banned. Hashtag just saying. Thank you, Lightning. Those are kind words, brother, kind words. Not really getting a whole lot done right now, just transferring back and forth between servers. But I appreciate the kind words, my man. No worries, Jen, no worries. I've been doing good. Royal, how you doing? Good to see you back. There's one egg. And 2 eggs. And 3 eggs.
Do you guys have an aberration kibble farm set up yet?
No, we got the kibble dinos over here, so all but the featherlight we're pretty good on.
Gotcha, you got glowtail and...
Yep.
Nice. Baryonyx even?
Yep.
Nice. Baryonyx is the annoying one.
Yeah, because you gotta use mutton. But, I mean, it's not a huge ordeal. There we go. Now the little guys can go back to sleep. I got you 3 eggs. Let me move some fridges back over. Let me check the transfer timer first. Maybe get some fridges and whatnot back over there.
Well, I'm still trying to get back over to my body, so...
It's got 30 minutes, so hopefully I can get over there and drag it out to you along with this stuff.
Oh, I
Transfer
wasn't in the
timer.
turret area. I was outside, I should be fine.
Alright.
I'll definitely be able to get it.
Sounds good. Oh, recognized. You were back here from when we played Unturned? Man, that's been a minute. Once Unturned 4.0 comes out, we're planning on taking another good look at Unturned and playing on it again some. Alright, 2 grills. Let's see. A couple of fridges. Can I make a few more fridges with what we got here, actually? Electric. Yeah, make a couple more fridges. Pull up some of that soft poly off them snails. Yeah, that is lightning, by the way. This is the underwater cave. I mean, it's no big secret there. It's a pretty nice spot to have a base. Although, we've had our first encounter with a mesher today. Thankfully, he didn't get into and manage to do anything. But I'm going to be setting up a few extra countermeasures over the next little while to help deal with that little issue. Let's see, what are we thinking? That's 5 fridges, 6 fridges, 2 grills. You needed some oil. And maybe a rock drake egg.
Yeah, that level 10 rock drake.
I don't have a 10, I'm pretty sure. Let me see what we got as far as levels go.
I'll get over it. Somehow.
I hope so. Level 90. Our lowest so far. Let me look around. Ooh, while I'm at it, let me go see how much hunger our food our rock drakes have. They're probably in need of some food. Oh yeah, now I'm gonna have to do a little bit of venom farming over there in a little bit. All three of them over here want some food. We got a 180 and two 175s, or two 180s and a 175 over here raising up. They're about halfway done, but they're hangry. Oh, Jen, the other day you were asking me to see a rock drake baby, actually. Now, these have grown up a little bit, but this is a rock drake baby right here. Don't they look so regal? They're very pretty compared to a, well, I mean, I think wyverns are pretty too, but they're very pretty, I think. They look so regal. Especially when you're riding one, because they kind of hold their chin up high. They're like, I'm better than you, and I know it. They've got that motif. You needed oil. It might not even be 1,000 this time because, like I said, we got a vault full of fuel now and not so much oil. I'll bring you about 300 if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll bring you some more a little later. I gotta replenish our reserves.
No worries.
So I think I've got everything. 3 megalo eggs.
If you have fuel, that would be helpful too.
Yeah, I can get you some gas. We got a vault full of that. That's what the oil went into. Had a vault full of oil and it all became gas.
Nice. I'm supposed to be doing a hard dragon tonight with a cup of noodles, but
nice. Over on
we'll see how that
Island
goes.
or on Ragden?
Island. Or no, they're gonna do a rag boss. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, today's a rag boss, and they're gonna do some island bosses this weekend. From what I understand.
Nice. Yeah, this weekend I think is our island ascension too. We've already done the ab ascension. What else was I doing? My brain just skipped a beat. I got gas, oil, fridges, grills. Oh, the rock drake egg. Let me get that for you.
Yeah. Do you guys have a rock drake over on the ab base, or?
No, not yet. That's why we're raising some up right now. Like I said, we just literally yesterday decided that we're going to do a little bit more than just a farming outpost over there, which is part of the reason why we're looking for a couple more members.
Right.
So that way we can go for more than just a little, all that really was is a metal farming spot. You've got 5 or 6 Ankies up there, a couple Ravagers, I think, and a crab underneath. We go around, smack a bunch of metal nodes, and then toss the Yankees up there, transfer out with a slot cap. Now we got one Indie Forge up there and some other little things. They look like a mix of a lizard and a parrot. Yeah, sort of. I mean, they literally have feathers. In fact, when you kill them, that's part of what you need for the hard ab boss is rock drake feathers. I mean, they are really cool looking, I think. Almost like a mix between a parrot or a peacock and a lizard, isn't it, huh, Josh? That's a big boy base? Yeah, I mean, this is one of our main 2 bases over here, but I'm transferring periodically, like I'm about to do in the next few seconds, or a couple minutes, rather. Transferring back over to Aberration again. Let's see what kind of timer we're looking at. 2.5 minutes.
So if you got a few minutes of extra time there, could you grab me like 2 baryonic skibble? Just in case for those? That is one that I don't have.
Yeah, I can get you a couple.
Cool.
Let me make sure I've got the kibble already set up. I was using it to tame some megalanias to get a little megalania farm. So that way we just hatch and get the toxin that way. Mostly because I'm lazy. berry. Oh, yep, we do. We got a couple.
That's not a bad way to do it.
I mean, we do quite a few hard bosses over here just for the element and whatnot, so anything we can do to make the tribute farming just that much easier. And getting a Megalania farm together is just one less tribute to deal with.
Spinos.
Spinos are super easy here. Like, it used to be back in the day, Rag only had like 3 spawn spots, and they were very uncommon and very annoying.
Oh, right. Right, you're on Rag, that's right.
Yeah, they're
I don't know
super
why I
easy
keep
now.
thinking the island. Yeah. Yeah, I remember back in the day we used to trade for those because there was literally only like 3 spawns. You had to go up above Blue Ob.
Oh yeah, no. Rag used to have literally just 3 spawns. It was bad, and they were shared with both baryonyx and saber-toothed fish. When Rag first came out, it was horrible. Alright, I'll be coming over in about 15 or so seconds. Alright guys, you getting the dark screen again. I'll give you a different one this time. The old-fashioned BRB screen. And transfer. So, to get the Venom, do you just have to kill him, or do you have to have the light pet on and kill him to get the Venom?
You just kill him and it's like a 20% chance.
Gotcha, because last night I killed a bunch and I didn't have the light on, and at one point I was getting a bunch, I got like 9 or 10, and then I ended up killing another 10 or 12 more and didn't get a single one, so I was like, huh, this time I don't have a light pet on my shoulder, but last time it wasn't even on, so I was just trying to figure it out. Like if there's some kind of element that maybe I'm not understanding.
Oh, Matrix.
Okay, BRB screen's back off, everybody. Now we're here. Alright, you near the base down there somewhere on the bottom?
Yeah. I'm just chilling up above it here.
Alright.
I'll come down there.
Oh, above it? You
yeah,
on
I got you.
some
I'm
climbing
done.
pics?
I just been roaming around.
Okie dokie. Which side are you
By
on?
your,
Toward the lake?
By your
Oh, I see
catapult
you.
towards the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hide off to the side so when you open the gate I don't die. Open the right gate, please. Your right.
Yep, gotcha. Can do. Alright, brother. Oh, a bulldog. A really cool looking one, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a red one.
Here's oil. Here's some eggs. Sorry, last time I dropped something, it ended up going through the floor, so.
You're good. Here, if you can take... Here, you can have that. And that, actually. I was trying to get enough weight so I can move again.
No worries. Oh my god, your character is glorious.
Isn't it? Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
IRL, dude.
Oh
So
yeah.
That's
hot.
right
Hey,
there.
wait, come back here. Get this. You're missing some stuff. Berry kibble and a rock drake egg, I think.
Oh,
Or
shit, I got the
something
rock
else.
drake.
Oh, then
Yeah,
maybe the
there it is.
Megalosaurus.
Oh, yeah, I can't move.
Put some on the
let's do
bulldog.
this.
He can get half weight on your shoulder, I think.
Is that a thing? Oh, I don't know if he won't eat eggs. He won't do that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't eat eggs. Don't put the berry kibble on him either, though. He might eat that.
No, not putting the kibble on him. I know he'd eat that.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
Alright. Glad to be able to help out a
Cool.
little bit.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
No worries. Just let us know. Like I said, if you want to join up, be good to have a couple more members and get a little bit more serious about this ab base.
Yeah.
meantime, I need to see what the transfer timer is and to go after. Oh, there's a light pad right there. These are the shine holes. What's up?
Oh, yeah. So full disclosure on that though, Jordan has been trying to recruit me as well, so I'm not sure which way I'm going to go with that, but
I understand.
I say she's been talking about. She was saying at first the island base, and then I talked to her last night for like 6 hours. We just sat and BS'd, and she was talking about how there's a few inactives on the AB side of things, but that's where they main, so I'm not sure where that's going to go, but I do want to main on AB for sure.
Yeah,
I
I respect that 100%. Like I said, we're planning on making this into a bit of a real deal, so if you want to help make that happen, then that's perfectly fine. Then you get to have a whole hell of a lot of say in how it comes together as well. But I understand the allure of wanting to join something that's already pre-established too. I mean, that makes things pretty simple.
I'm not, well, I wouldn't exactly call what I have right now too established, but it's, we'll see. I don't know, man.
Alright, no worries, no pressure.
Yeah, so, I'm just thinking on it.
Promise you I'm not going to drag you kicking and screaming, brother.
Oh, it's kind of tough to do anyways, right?
What's up, Ice? SBF got banned for his, well, drama, I guess is the easy way to put it. But basically he went from being a toxic kid to racial obscenities, so he's not going to be around no more. What's up, Daniel? You would have helped? Helped what? Oh, you talking about joining the AB side of things? You've got a tribe on Rag, Daniel, and as far as I understand, they still need some help. Not trying to knock it, but we're looking for a couple of guys that want to main over here on Aberration. That way we can build this up into something kind of serious. Because we got 6 people over there on Rag. We actually got like a couple more people on Rag that want to join in, but kind of can't. Daniel was one of them. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to main on AB? That's not the way I heard it last time, but I mean, maybe I'm just goofy. I used to be able to just mash J and the light pet would come on and off instead of having to hold it. Of course, I changed my J key, everybody, just so you know, don't go mashing J. That key is not a very fancy key.
Unbounded a long time ago.
Oh yeah, yeah. I figured I'd give it some use, and I had it set up at some point where I could just tap J and the light pet would come on and off, because it was my my emote toggle. But now I have to hold J or T in order to get the emotes to work. I don't know why that is or what I did to goof that up.
I set my light pet, the light feature itself, over to right bracket. Works pretty well.
There you go, yeah. Wait, this guy dropped a bag. Is that venom? I don't know why I'm picking up Titanoboa venom over here. I don't even know if it's used on AB.
It's not.
Oh, well, I guess I could just drop it back down.
Yeah. Kind of hurts though, like if you're trying to farm up for like a hard island boss or something.
Yeah.
And then you're over here on Aberration, you just get like a billion Spinosaurs.
Alright. Yeah, that'd be a little tedious.
Just drop them. Just drop them all the time and just want to cry.
That would do it. Oh, you need some questions answered? Turn light off, nameless will spawn more frequently. Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think it affected their spawn rate. I think it just affected like their likeliness to hide or not. I mean, I don't know AB, so...
Yeah, if you have a light on, they won't spawn at all. Oh,
that's right. We're still in, my bad, everybody. People are wanting to join in chat and chill and chat with us a little bit. You care too much if I swap us over? Oh, there's a nameless right there. You mind if I drag us down to a stream and chat?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. There you go, Daniel. See, now you can join in. Huh. Nameless can drop primitive crossbows that have more than 100%. Sort of makes them
You
like
can
a
actually
little...
get, I think it's up to quality 2 drops from them.
Huh. That's cool.
Hello.
Ooh, you got a bit of buzzing in your background, brother. Are you growling at me? He's gone feral, everybody.
Yeah, damn right. Is that better?
Not at all.
You might have his headset plugged in. Wireless headsets do that when they're plugged in.
Let's see. I need to see what the transfer timer is real quick. Maybe go up there and drop a bunch of meat in a fridge. Trying to sort it out. I appreciate that, Daniel. Let's see. Oop, am I stuck in the Ravager now? How dumb is this? There we go. Believe it or not, that happened once with the crab, too. Getting stuck like that. Alright, we're going to leave the nameless venom inside the Ravager, because I want it to last long enough for me to be able to transfer it off, but I got to go determine what the transfer timer is before I worry about doing any more over here. I just need to get back and feed the babies. The babies. I don't know who got the bright idea to put this box on this bridge. I'm guessing that was Dylan. But I don't like the idea of putting anything of importance on that bridge. It's a bad idea.
Agreed.
Okay. Where do we have room to shove another fridge? Maybe a grill. Earthquake.
As I was climbing up to my base as well.
That knocks critters off the thing, doesn't it? Like a Ravager?
Well, I don't know about like Ravagers on a zip line, but if you're like rock picking up a wall or something like that, you have to just hang. You can't move, or it knocks you down, which is really annoying.
It's also
And for me-
making placing this fridge really annoying.
Yeah. Wait till the earthquake's over to do pretty much anything.
Yeah.
They're one of the worst things on AB, but they're just an annoyance you have to deal with. I wish they had more use. You know, if they did something actually cool, or it added some kind of a challenge more than just an annoyance. After my first 2 earthquakes on AB, I realized that these things aren't really as cool as I thought they were going to be.
Yeah.
Especially when you're running from something and an earthquake hits and you start rubber banding, but the thing chasing you doesn't. That's cool.
Yeah.
minutes until my glowtails are ready to hatch.
Let's reach one place here. There we go. That is an evil laugh, sweetheart. A genuinely evil laugh. You guys hear this?
I'm a little scared.
Oh my! See you later, Laura. Ooh, you found a cracked bone in your backyard? That's interesting. Hopefully not a human one. Oh, that's right. The whole thing I was supposed to be checking was the transfer timer. What are we looking at here? Oh, you're shitting me right now. Is the timer up? Is that literally what's going on here? Oh, rip. Alright, well, I guess I got 37 minutes to get a bunch of venom. How about it? Which means some of this venom is unfortunately going to spoil. Unless I make a preservation bin, which I might be able to do right now. Let me see. First things first, since I did a mind wipe twice, let me go ahead and learn some of this. Ooh, shag rug. Let's go PvE, boys. Zipline, climbing picks. What else? Ravager saddle, sure. Metal cliff platform, that's important. Zipline anchor. Glider suit. Crab saddle. What else? I think I'll learn the hazmat helmet, but I don't really feel like the rest of the suit is as important unless I'm going for Reapers. Charge battery is kind of important though. Maybe rock rig saddle. And a basilisk just because, why not, right? Now I've got all the ab stuff learned. Stone thatch wood fiber. Unless I've got spark powder, I don't think that's going to matter really. Yeah, I'm going to just go get some more venom. I think it'd be easier in the long run doing it that way.
more ACs to hatch this rock drake egg.
Yeah, on Rag it's 17 ACs to get anything. Over here, I think it's 20 to get a rock drake.
Yeah. I think I've got... Actually, no, I'm up in the green, so it's probably a few more. I think it's 24 up here. I've got... How many rows is that? 14 right now. Need like 10 more.
Sounds like it do the trick. I can't imagine anything that needs 25 ACs.
It's kind of crazy. It's hot up in the green though, and I'm in a metal base.
Rock drakes are like one of the few eggs that I've noticed when you blade down. It's like it's too hot. Everything else is too cold. Seems like.
Wyverns are that way for sure, because they, you know, coming out of the wyvern trench makes sense.
Except for the frozen ones, like the cold wyverns, but they also require heat. So I don't know. It's kind of ironic.
Yeah, I think that's a flaw in the game design.
We're just gonna go with video game logic on this one.
Yeah.
Biggest thing I need to watch out for around here is those silly spores. Those little
I guess
freezing spores.
it kind of makes sense still though, because they are still a lizard. So
Yeah.
I guess it kind of makes sense, but
maybe the whole cold reaction doesn't really take place until it hits their mouth. But they seem to prefer a cold environment too. Then again, look at us, a couple of dudes sitting here bantering over, like, trying to make sense out of video game logic, right?
right. Oh, hello there, 130 racer. It's not very good.
Got a magnifying glass?
I do. I had some really good potential on one that I tamed earlier. I had a 150 that had 7k base.
Ooh, yeah, that's pretty decent.
I got fucked on it. Big time.
Sort of come out like 7.5 or something.
8.2.
Ouch.
Yeah. Got like 3 points.
Rip.
Yeah.
Oh, you're using the Google timer too, aren't you?
Yeah, I got some glowtails that are gonna be hatching. I gotta head back.
What up, Juan? What up, Antidote? Welcome to the stream, guys. Sorry I hadn't been paying enough attention to the chat. Oh, cool. Here's another one of those plants. Now that's a weird place to see a nameless come out of. He came out of from on top of one of those trees. Those little fungal looking trees. He literally climbed out of it. Like, that's interesting.
Crawling through your windows. Snatching up your peoples.
Yep. Now I could be wrong on this, but I feel like Megalosauruses have a huge buff on this map.
Well, yes, they absolutely do. So the sleep debt's not a thing.
Yeah, that's a big deal right there. But I feel like they have a damage or something buff too. Like,
well, not on the map specifically, but aberration creatures in general do have
5%
5% higher damage
and 5% lower
so
health.
Yep. So it's 5% higher base damage and 5% more per level.
Yeah, it's multiplicative and not just additive.
Yeah, yeah. So it is a big deal, definitely.
I feel like they're stronger here. It's probably just a perception thing, because I don't really play with them a whole lot over there, if I'm being entirely honest. That's right, keep coming, little nameless guys. None of you guys have dropped any venom yet, and I need it. 3 or 4 of them coming out now. Oh, there go 2 of them. I gotta watch out, too many will get that Reaper King, and I probably don't want to deal with him. See, now I'm like all kinds of heavy. Now I need to go back up to the base with all this raw meat and drop it on the fridge down. We're catching nameless venom because we're raising some rock drakes. Am I going the right way? Or at least that's what I'm trying to get. I know I've said it about a dozen times, everybody, but I'm serious. Someday I'm going to do it. I'm going to slaughter some of our kibble dinos and bring over aberrant kibble dinos. These iguanodons and listerosaurs are so much cooler looking over here. Someday, you watch, it's going to happen. It'll probably never happen on account of the fact that I'm lazy.
Glowtails will eat meat, right?
Yep, they sure will. I'm pretty sure almost all of the light pets are omnivorous. Like, yeah. Bulldogs will eat mushrooms and they'll eat berries.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And glowtails, I'm not sure if they eat berries, but I know they eat meat. That's what I raise them with anyway.
Yeah. They're so cute.
Yeah, they are, but they're annoying as hell to click on.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, their click box is all sorts of messed up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they didn't get any of the good stats, unfortunately.
Yeah, I guess over here that kind of matters. We've got decent stats on our glowtails, but frankly, I mean, we're doing it just to be able to counter reapers and things like that that wind up coming over.
Right. I'm just rating them for range mutations, basically. So, what I normally do for my ad bases, at least, and sometimes I do it over on Rag and stuff like that too, is I'll just put like glowtails inside of a foundation in my turret towers.
Yeah.
And then just have them on like maximum range and a really high recharge rate, and then so they automatically activate or whatever. So works pretty well actually, because it makes it really annoying to tank on a Reaper.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you got max range on them. I don't know if they actually gain stats when you imprint on them, though. I'm not sure how that works. I don't remember.
I know they do, but I don't know if they gain, like, the important ones. They get, like, a little bit of health or some shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark.
What up? You got a lot of background noise. Like, I'm hearing myself come back through.
I just have something to say.
What's up?
Really quick. Keep up the good work. Bye.
Alright, love you, brother. See you later. You're welcome here anytime, but do watch your background noise, boys and girls. I have a bot that if you are more than 4 consecutive seconds of background noise will drop that mute on you. And that bot does not like to unmute. You gotta request the unmute, and once again, you guys know the laziness thing, right? Or in this case, it's more forgetful. What's up, Viru? Okay. Gotta get back down there again. Whoop. What are the chances of that? My Reaper, I jump off and my Reaper lands right on top of the freaking behemoth gate perfectly.
I got a call from somebody real quick. 1 second.
No worries, brother. Oh, it's Megan. I forgot this this Megalo was over here. Come on, Megan, let's go kill things. Maybe you'll have better luck with getting some venom. What you say, huh? Can you help me get some? Oh God, the Ravager's still following me. Whoops. Let's go put him back up. What you say? And now we're stuck in the Ravager. Excuse me, Stan. Me and Meg aren't having any of your shit, okay?
Those guys over at Krusty Krab want to know if I had baryonyx kibble.
Yeah, too. You ain't getting it.
Like, I don't know if I do. Let me check.
Yeah, we've only got 4 spare over on the other side, so you're kind of lucky. I mean, we got the materials to make it all on hand too. I think we've even got some cooked prime fish, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But that's pretty easy to get since, you know, based on where we live.
Right. He's messaging me now.
Come on, Nameless.
I think he'd probably be willing to buy it if you wanted to sell him one. He's got an event Reaper.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, I don't have an issue with that. I have no idea what I would charge for just 1 kibble. And it's annoying to do the transfer back and then forth. But I might have to transfer twice anyway to get more venom. So it might be something I'm willing to do. I just don't know what I'd charge for 1. I don't want to be a cuck bag, you know. I swear I think the drop rate's lower than 20%. I've killed like 10 now because they just keep coming, which I'm glad about actually. I'm not getting any venom from these guys. There's either a wild or a player-ridden rock drake somewhere around here.
If there's a player ridden, it'll show with a little red symbol. It's
yeah,
wild,
I just turned the light pet back on just for that reason to see.
It does look nice. He sent me a screenshot of it. Damn, that thing is sick.
I can probably bring them one over. They're super easy to imprint, I think, too. Like, sort of like Drakes are 2 imprints. Reapers are super easy to get done, if I recall correctly.
4.
4, but you got, what, like 2 days to do it? Or is it a day and a half?
It's a day and a half.
Still,
yeah.
It's pretty forgiving, though.
Yeah, it really isn't bad.
What is this Arthur Plura doing, just sitting in our trap? Is that owned by someone, or is it just a wild? Or is it dead? What the hell? Hang on. Well, it's wild,
Yeah, I
but
think
it's-
I think they give you like 36. I think it's a 36-hour raise time, and it's like
24 hours worth of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
inference.
super forgiving. Nothing like an
That's
Anki
nice.
or a Stego or anything that's a 33% imprint.
Those are all brutal.
Yeah, Ankis
What are-
have like a 15 or 20-minute grace period, or maybe it's a half hour. It's a tight window.
What are megas on here? I haven't raised a mega on small tribes.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've raised them. That was the first time I've done Megalosaurus eggs in a bit. Because honestly, we need to be doing a little bit more often since we're going to be making Ab a bit more beefy. But
Right, yeah. You
I
need to have a lot of megas if you're going to be either raiding or defending on Av.
yeah,
High damage DPS for the soakers.
yeah, because there aren't any Rexes or Gigas over here, boys. There are Spinos, and they're pretty good DPS.
Megas are better though.
Yeah, certainly tankier.
Yeah. I don't know, I think with a water buff, Spinos might be better than megas with water
Yeah,
buff.
that's a lot of running in and out of water, though. I mean,
Right.
if your base location is perfect for it, then yeah, get a Spino and Boxer, Boxer mode, and you might be able to pull off some crazy stunts. But that's a lot to ask for, really.
Yeah.
Spinos have more knockback for sure, though. Like, so that could be, depending on how you do it, that could be a valuable thing to have. Yeah, still no venom yet. Oh, this little chain of nameless keeps popping out, so I'll keep killing them.
Oh, maybe Goretails are actually really annoying to raise because they have like no weight.
Yeah, oh yeah. Like they don't eat a whole lot though, but I've found that because they have such low health, if you forget about them for 5 minutes, they're dead.
Yeah.
But I mean, they don't eat a whole lot, so once you get them up there like a little bit to hold a stack, then you're basically done.
Yeah.
It's just they're, in my experience, they're very annoying. They're sort of like otters in the sense that if you forget about them for an instant, then they're gone.
Oh man. I need to go do a poly run, but I can't because these things will die.
Depends on
I
just
might
how
be able to
quick
get
your
away
poly
with it.
run is, really.
Yeah, yeah. Go kill like one crab and have to book it back here. I think I can probably get one crab.
There is a I'm sure you already know about this, but like a dire bear collects poly like no other in a certain area on the map.
Yeah, I'd use my dire bear for that. Dire bears are sick.
Oh yeah, we got a couple decent ones. It's good for that.
Yeah. I think our
You can
bear.
slot cap in like no time at all.
My bear is pretty good. It's from the center, so it doesn't have the high damage of the ab dinos though.
Yeah, ours is from
But-
rag, so same basic ordeal.
Yeah. This one's like half imprinted. Nitty kibble. I'm still like really upset that we got wiped before I could upload my rhinos though. I was offline. My tribe mates, like, we started getting hit by these just griefers. We had heavies up. We had like 10 or 12 heavies. And these guys in just primitive flak come up, and so they start panicking. They strip the whole base, take all the turrets off, grab the blueprints, and just start running. Like, so I hop online, and
Primitive
everything's
flak,
gone. I'm like,
yeah.
what happened? They're like, yeah, we moved over to Ab. We were getting raided. I'm like, okay, what happened? Did they wipe us? Or like, no, they came over with like a Pteranodon, and like they were geared with kits, and so we just grabbed everything. I'm like, okay, and so I stayed, and one of those guys came over, and I killed him with one of our rhinos, It's just primitive flak with like primitive crossbows, and they just it's like what the well, like what are you guys freaking out about? What's the big threat here? But
I mean,
they killed all of our rhinos.
If they aren't experienced players, I could foresee, like, I can sort of get it. I heard a story of a buddy of mine who had some reasonably new guys in the tribe, and they were the only ones on it at night when they happened to get hit. And it was a decent raid, right? It wasn't like prim, flak, and crossbows. But they panicked. They never even got close to the core defenses, and so they were popcorning things stupid early, and I helped them get some blueprints put back together, but like I said, it was panic popcorn is what it was. There was no need for all that.
Yeah. But the annoying part was like the rhinos that we had. We had one rhino that was worth everything in that base. It had like almost 700 stamina base.
Dang, it's pretty nice.
Yeah,
I don't remember what ours are for sure
insane.
at base, but it's somewhere between 500 and 800, so that's all I know for sure. But we ours pop out at 5,200 at birth, I think, and somewhere around 400 melee.
Yeah. I say if you got 800 stam, that's better than
Pretty insane.
most official lines that I've heard of. But
like I said,
yeah,
I'm not
when we-
100% sure. It's between 500 and 800. That's all I remember for 100% sure. So.
Yeah. But it was just dumb. Like we knocked it out. It had 42 points wild levels into stamina. It was knocked out, and then we kibble tamed it, and it came up with like 700 stamina or something dumb. But we knocked it out with 8 points in health, so it was 1,300 health when we knocked it out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, on 145, and then it tamed out at 1,800. So it was a pretty tanky rhino with like 8 points, or like I think it was like 13 points into health when we're all said and done.
Oh yeah, no, that's super.
So,
but you
yeah.
breed that stam into a lion, and it becomes something for realsies.
That's what I was saying, because I had guys who they really wanted that rhino. The unfortunate part of small tribes is you can't trade like mammal lines. It's really hard to do that.
You can, but it's kind of a dodgy thing.
Right, because I have to join your tribe. And,
No, you can just imprint, but then you're risking taking it outside of the base, and it has to be a legit trade, and we're 100% legit, no shit, right? So you can't just go giving around bloodlines because they didn't really like a whole lot of that. So, but trading one of those is there's a high factor in risk. Right. Get down here, you dumb ravager.
I think if I was going to do it on Ab, I'd probably just have to have like a parasaur with a platform. Can you take a baby parasaur onto another platform? Because it's a platform
No.
dino on a platform dino.
You can't put a platform dino on a platform dino, period. But a baby parasaur you can pick up with an RG. So, or a megalosaurus, I think, can do it as well on Ab.
Or definitely a crab.
Oh yeah, crab could easily handle it.
Alright, well, there's apparently no crabs at Fertile Lake. That's a first. I don't know what happened there, but somebody's murdering all the crabs.
Maybe trying to get high level tames.
Yeah, I spent a long time doing that the other day. Those Al Ashtar Akbar, I don't know, terrorist dudes were griefing all my tames.
Aberration. Aberrant, what are these things called? Arthroplura, there's the word I'm looking for. They look really wicked cool. Like, they come through looking like chrome and whatnot.
Yeah, those things are really... And if you get an event-colored one, they look sick.
I've got a couple of event rag ones. I've got one named Fabulous, because he's like really red and shiny and rainbow colored. But, yeah. But over here they look like chrome, like they are solid, massively reflective silver. I don't know, it's cool.
Yeah, the Ab dinos do look really cool.
Have you ever tried rocket turrets mounted on a platform? I have not, Eagle. I've done minigun turrets, but not on a platform. Like, miniguns are actually probably the best and most efficient use of ARBs, advanced rifle bullets, but a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think that honestly that rifles are a really bad use of ARBs, but they're also a really good use of ARBs. In fact, if you do the nerd number crunch, truth be told, the least efficient use of advanced rifle bullets is turrets. But you don't do it for the efficiency, you do it for the utility. Like, that's an extra gun, pretty damn accurate one as a matter of fact, that's there to fire at your targets. So...
yeah, DPS wise, assault rifles are the highest in the game. Minigun turrets are probably a little higher, but...
yeah, no, miniguns actually, when you pull up the nerd math on it, miniguns are a good 33% or better, higher, actually. But then that's a structure more than a, you know, a gun.
Right. Right.
There we go, there's some nameless venom. You get zipline anchors from nameless? That's cool. Oh.
Yeah, you get zip lines off of Spinos, crabs, nameless, all sorts of stuff.
Oh, the snails here look badass too. We've got like 30 snails, so I'm not looking to bring any over, but it does look badass.
I love the event text stegos. They look so cool. The red
Oh
ones.
yeah, we got a couple of those as well. Our tech stego line's pretty beefy though, so I mean, I've tamed a couple because they look cool, but stat-wise, I don't think we're gonna beat what we got.
Ooh, 145 dire bear. What's your health? 2.2k. That's not very good.
No, not great, but it means it could have some pretty insane damage. Nice, I found a little nameless hotspot here. They keep on popping out. Keep at it, boys. Keep at it. Need more venom. Our timer's getting close, I know it. I'm staring at like 2 crabs, by the way, right over here near our base, if you're interested in crabs.
It's okay. I'm running the North River right now with the bear.
I'm actually gonna take 3 crabs right side by side by side right here. Let's see what level they are. 15, 10, and there's another nameless biting me, so I need 20. 15, 10, and 20, boys. Oh yeah, some ballin' crabs over here.
Yeah, that's the story of aberration right there.
Yeah, on Rag, the lowest level's 15, so there's another bag of goodies. Let me pick it all up real quick. There we go.
Yeah, I really wish they would make aberration the same dino levels as Rag. It's so good.
Yeah, they were smart when they came up with aberration the way they did, right? Because before that, all the maps kind of had some of the same stuff. Scorched Earth came out with wyverns, but then Rag was actually an unofficial map that the devs liked enough to add it to official servers.
So
But that kind of...
so was Scorched.
Yeah, but then they decided, you know, they're not getting a whole lot out of their paid content because, you know, everyone wants to play Rag. So Aberration was a clever move on their part. I will say that, like, because it comes up with several things that are just unique that you can only achieve or get here, including the Ascension, as a matter of fact. So there are quite a few things that make Ab, and I'm very certain that all of their future maps are gonna have something like that. Like, it already looks that way with Extinction. They've got a few things that they boasted are gonna be over there, like some kind of new Titanosaurus thing, an owl raptor looking thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that was really clever on their part, and I can only foresee that trend continuing. Because, I mean, when you look at it from their perspective, it's a business. They're in it to make the money. They want people to buy their paid-for content.
Yep, absolutely. I'm okay with that, like adding new dinos that are exclusive to that DLC.
Especially
cool,
especially
you know,
if you can transfer them.
Only if you can transfer them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's be a little boring, honestly. I don't know.
I'm wondering whether or not
Admiration.
that new Titanosaur-ish thing is gonna be transferable. I just don't know. There's been a lot of speculation on it being stupidly OP, so it won't be transferable. Blah 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 blah. I just don't know.
If it's stupidly OP and it's not transferable, it just means nobody's gonna play on that map.
Mm-hmm.
You know, nobody's gonna main over there anyways.
Otherwise, well, I mean, some people might if they're looking to get in, like sort of like Scorched Earth players, right? You get a bunch of people wanting to play Scorched Earth main. Why? Because they can build up easier. There's less competition. If we're being realistic here, that's for people who have already been wiped off of other servers a bunch of times and are looking for the easy way, you know? Sad to say it that way, but that's what it is. I got a buddy of mine who, I mean, he started out in our tribe first time when we came to small tribes, and he was like, yeah, let's do this. We went to Rag because that's everybody's favorite map, and of course they were all 70 out of 70 for the longest time. And then we ended up getting offlined. Happened again, offlined. Happened again, offlined. And this is, unfortunately, this is like before we actually had a bit of more diversity in the tribe, which I'm grateful for now, because now we're online all the time. But anyway, after about the third time, he was like, you know what? Nope, I don't want to play here. I'm gonna go play on Scorched Earth. I'm tired of getting wiped. I was like, well, it is PvP, buddy. You know, that's kind of what you sign up for.
Yep. Yeah, I'm okay with getting offlined. I'm not okay with getting meshed.
100% agreed. Well, that's cool. I didn't notice this little zip line.
Yeah, because if I'm not online and you wipe my base, you know, that's my fault. I should have, you know.
Or at least I could have done something about it, right?
Yeah. There's a counter to it, obviously. Like, that's an easy one, you know. Diversify your time zones. But meshing, you really can't do anything. You can put up internal turrets and stuff, but, you know, you combine the two, you get offline and you get meshed, you're done. There's nothing you can do.
Yep.
You can do with a stack of C4. But I was gonna say something, I don't remember. I was kind of torn when they said that you could take over regular dinos over to Aberration. I feel like the reverse is okay. You know, take the dinos off of Aberration, take them to other maps. That's fair, you know, because the other map should have access to that. It shouldn't be locked behind a paywall. No content should be, in my mind, anyways. If it's a tribe-based game.
Then
so
yeah, at that point it becomes, you know, you start getting that argument, pay to win, maybe.
Right.
You know.
And so, especially with stuff like Reapers, I mean, imagine raiding someone and they have Reapers and you don't.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah, like you guys read it too. So, you know, it's tough. So, but
Sure thing, Zach. I'm heading over there in just a minute. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. But then, being able to take, you know, other dinos over to Aberration, I wasn't a huge fan of that. Because that just meant that, you know, Aberration was a newer map, at least on the official side of things. And so, for the people who mained over there for a long time and they built up these bloodlines, because they made that change really late into Ab. It wasn't like when it first came out. So these people had all these bloodlines, you know, their soakers and their megas, and they allowed them to transfer over. And it's like, oh, now you can have 15,000 health Paracers on Aberration, when these guys have spent the last several months, you know, building up their bloodlines so that they're, you know, and they're not even comparable. So I wasn't a huge fan of that. I felt like that was a bad call on Wildcard's part. Still do, to be honest. I don't know any. I can't think of any reason for it. It's the biggest thing.
No, I'm in agreement with you there.
Alright, gotta make 10 air conditioners. I also need to make a grinder today, so I gotta go to get more metal.
What's up, OP1022? Yeah, Zach, 80 heavies is not a bad turret tower. I mean, heavier 90 gun or 100 gun turret tower is probably better, and I personally like a 60 tech 40 heavy mix But that's just my opinion. All right, everybody, got that BRB screen coming up for you because we're protective of the server numbers. You guys understand. So enjoy that little fun screen right there. You got milk. That was actually made by one of our viewers. Isn't that cool? Back when we were doing a bunch of wyvern raising. So I've got like 40 or 50 wyverns. Like, just that came over from my old tribe. And then we have a few extras laying around here or there. They saw me running the scar so much that they came up with that. I think it's pretty cool. The dragon's face is cut off, of course. That's supposed to be, right? We were making a joke about it, how that was an alpha wyvern, and you basically chop the head off, and instead of gushing blood, it just starts gushing milk, because you get 50 milk from an alpha. So that was kind of where the joke came from. That's why that picture is what it is.
A dire bear is killing my bear, or my crab.
Oof. Anyway, here's the base. We got a lot of new turrets that we just put up because someone was attempting to mesh us earlier. Good. Doesn't look like they've popped back on yet since. So I got a lot of new hidden turrets that I'm not going to be showing off. So that way they can't pop through any walls, floors, or ceilings. But you might see some funny new wiring popping up in places, or new pillars in places that it doesn't seem to make sense. Like that wire. I don't even know how that one got there, as a matter of fact. But anyway, you might see some of that stuff around in the base from from those attempts at meshing us. We just had a few random turrets, but now we got a bunch all over the place. Do you have a favorite dino? Mine is an RG. I'd have to say wyvern, because I mean they're so versatile. Even if you're going with a weight wyvern, they still, I mean, they can still fight, you know? May not be the best fighter. And if you talk about a battle bird, I mean, wyvern, RG can be pretty beastly, don't get me wrong, but wyvern's got the mobility on it. But I mean, that's not saying that it's bad, though. I've got like some 22k HP RGs somewhere around here that come out at 480 melee. And you get a nice 90 or so armor saddle on them, and they are scary. And it's kind of hard to whip someone off of an RG. You got to aim just right at that saddle to get it done.
Flamethrower.
Flamethrower
really
is kind of a pain in the ass, yeah. That's when you decide to drop them like a traditional Griffin or Pterodon right there. You pull out a flamethrower, okay, see you later, buddy. I'll be back down there to pick you up again. He'll run out of parachutes eventually. You play on mobile? I feel you. I mean, I've heard it's pretty good for a mobile game, you know. Holy crap, these wyverns can drink a lot of this venom.
Oh, it is working. Nice. So those extra 10 air conditioners make it so I can raise rock drakes. Nice. On the spot.
Perfect.
It's close though, because it says too hot when I first drop it, so it's not far off.
Alright, there. I have fed all of the drakes. They're all at about half hunger now, but I feel a whole lot better getting them a little higher up than that even. So I might go back to Ab. I can't join. What do you mean you can't join, Kit Kat? What are you trying to join there, fam? The game? Or the server? Or what? Ooh. How about that? That rock drake is stuck in the ground. I don't think you can lift rock drakes with an RG either, because I mean it's an ab dinosaur, so maybe with a crab?
Nope.
Even as babies?
Oh, is it? Oh, as a baby? I don't think so. I think they count as a flyer. They're not. Or, no.
Maybe a
I don't know.
Megasaurus then.
Actually.
I'm gonna try it with an RG just for the hell of it. This would be interesting.
Yeah, give it a go. Yeah, I don't know the answer to that
That's the
actually.
old raptor.
That's one thing I've never tried to do. Is pick up a baby rock drake. I've always raised them on abs, so.
Alright, let's see. At that growth stage, they definitely can't. Let me go, okay. Stuck in perisher faces. That's nice. But lots of perisher babies.
You can use a Diplo, I know that, to get them unstuck.
Holy crap! You can pick them up with a NRG. Only within their first 2 growth phases. But I just picked one up, got them unstuck.
Baby and juvenile, huh?
Yeah. Well, even
That's kind of cool.
the small juvenile anyway. I tried to pick up the larger juvenile, and let me try it again. Maybe I just didn't get it right. But the slightly bigger juvenile I couldn't grab at 40%. Let's see. Let's try it again. No, yeah, definitely can't grab it. With that said, a Megalo can pick up things bigger than an Argy, so let me go grab one of our Megalos, if I can find one. I might have to go up to one of the breeders and grab it. And it's nighttime, so it'd be pretty quick, so I'm gonna go up there and grab it before it becomes day. Oop. So Kit Kat, what are you trying to join then? So who wanted that baryonyx kibble?
Krusty Krab was the guys who were looking for it.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know what you'd ask of them, maybe a couple heavies or something?
Oh, that's, I mean, it's just 1 kibble. I feel bad asking for something just for 1 kibble. I mean, I've done tons and tons of trading of kibble. In fact, my original name on the server was Kibbleco. And we literally traded kibble. Like, it was originally just, you know, like, hey, if we name ourselves this, maybe we won't get attacked. And it sort of worked. But then we actually started trading kibble, and it was kind of fun. So I was like, oh, well, there you go. Alright, let me try to pick up this rock drake. Oh, nope, can't pick it up with a Megalo either. All I do is bite it in the butthole, and it doesn't seem to like that much. Yeah, it looks like when you get around 40 or 45%, it becomes unpickable by Argies and Megalosauruses.
I wonder if a Quetzal or a Wyvern could. I'd imagine.
I'm about to go try with a Quetzal. Comment above, is this PvP? Yes, this is PvP official. Wait, you know Kibbleco? Yes! What about him? We've traded with him? Well, who are you, Zach? Good guys. Well, there's only one left now. The rest of the guys ended up having to go. Sad. I mean, it's happy kind of sad, though, because, I mean, they got new jobs, and then that accounted for 4 of them, actually. Just some Bob tribe that happened to get lucky. I mean, Knights Templar. Name sounds familiar. Oh, yeah, Quetzal can pick him up. Huh. I don't want to drop it in the water by accident, though. I just want to pick them out of the ground. Because they decided to grow into the ground a little bit. So yeah, Quetzal can pick up a rock drake. That's cool. Neat. So we've done some testing, boys and girls. Knights Templar sounds familiar, Zach. Sounds familiar. I probably did do some trading with them. That must have been like a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago. Because you guys got wiped out of here pretty quick, I think. If it's the tribe I'm thinking of. Like, that's back when Drake Empire was a thing, and so was Conclave of Zalupa. Jennifer asked something. Oh, whoops. Did he just ask you if you know Kibbleco? Yeah, he did. I mean, I am Kibbleco. I have to be careful, at least for the next little while, not to show off all the new all the new turrets I put up. What's my tribe name? I mean, if you just pay a little bit of attention, you'll figure it out eventually, Zach. Those are kind of dicey things to ask, frankly. Not going out of my way to hide it, but this is the first time I've seen you in the stream, too. So take it with a grain of salt. You got school tomorrow? Alright, see you later, Op. Thanks for joining in, brother. Real life always comes first, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go snag a peek at the surface base real quick. Make sure that Chinese tribe didn't come back and try to fob up on us again. Although to be frank, God, I wish they would. I mean, that was a 40-hour raid, so there was definitely some stamina involved in that being here. Whereas, and I don't mean for this to sound racially charged, but the Chinese often tend to share account information, so I'm sure that they were swapping out players on us quite a bit. But that was definitely a fun raid, all things considered. We got a lot of kits out of that. It was the cheapest farming we did.
Hey, that guy, he offered like 400 CP for that kibble, if you want to do that.
I know on Rag that seems like a lot, but I got 30 snails, 400 CP is nothing.
And
I meant on Ab, but on Rag, CP is a bunch. Tell him he can keep the CP. What's something that's real easy to get on Ab that...
blue gems.
Oh, I'll tell you what, if he wants to trade some red gems, that'd be great. Because we have plenty of green and tons and tons and tons of blue. We have a vault of blue. What do you feel's fair? I don't know how hard they are to get, but probably not too tough.
Okay.
Whatever you feel's fair. I gotta go back for more venom anyway, so I'll bring a kibble with me. I trust your judgment. You're a better Ab player than I am. By leaps and bounds. I appreciate it, Zach. I appreciate your understanding, brother. Oop. Kind of want to look down because I got lots of new turrets up there. If the Mesher happens to ever snag a peek at the stream, I don't want him to see where he thinks he can try to get in here at. Although I think I've got all the ground covered. I'm going to be adding more to it in some spots. Like I got a lot of climbing around to do on these walls and ceilings yet. That'll be the kind of stuff I do off stream like I did before this stream. Yeah, but if you guys are around, be careful of a guy named Mig, level 103, so he's maxed prior to Ascension for the moment. Not in a tribe as far as I can tell, and he definitely meshed at least twice and got shot up by turrets, internals. Let me take a look at the transfer timer. It is 10 minutes. I guess I'll go ahead and grab berry kibble. That and the other thing is I don't know Ab at all, so I'd have to be willing to make a little trip kind of to the bottom of our base. Somewhere in that general area. That lake would be fine.
He said, yeah, you can go farm red gems for you. He's just not sure how many you want or how many you need. He's gonna have to farm by hand. Just wanting to know if you could like get him the kibble and then get you the gems, however many you need.
That's fine. I don't know what's a fair amount. Why does he have to go by hand? He doesn't have Ankies?
No, it doesn't.
What?
No. See, the thing about you can't really take Ankies down into the red unless you have mushroom.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that red zone. Yeah. What do you feel is fair then? I mean, you know Ab a lot better than I do. Obviously, reds are a little tougher to get.
I would say probably 500 red gems would be if he has to farm by hand. I don't know if he has rock drakes or not. If he's got drakes or a weight drake, it's 500 is pretty easy to get. Even if it's not, I mean, you can just take like a mega down there and fill it up, get 500 pretty easily. That's only 250 pounds.
Yeah.
I'd say that's easy enough to
Alright,
get.
offer him that and see if he's willing to do that trade. But I'll bring him over the, kibble. It's not an issue. Let me set up a transfer timer again. So I need to get more venom. More to ask you about the differences and stuff. Yeah, no worries, Zach. I appreciate you coming here and asking. Like I said, I had a mesher come in here earlier, so I beefed up a lot of the internals. And still got some more beefing to do later. Just because I don't want just one turret shooting at him anytime he comes in, but the whole ground area is covered now, it seems like. But I've also got screenshots that I'm going to be submitting of that guy. And a stream showing that our wall is still in good shape. That guy is not in our tribe. And that he was in our cave. So I've got a recording showing all that in one spot. So I might be able to get that guy banned anyway. Maybe. And you know, normally I'm not really willy-nilly on... that's right, I went there willy-nilly. Just got a problem with it. I said it. I'm not really insane about getting people banned. I feel that's kind of a crappy thing to do. But if you're gonna go to such lengths as cheating and exploiting at the game, honestly, why are you playing it? All right. At that point, you're not playing the game. You're just trying to grief.
Kane. I hatched those megas. I got one female with both stats. I got a female with the health, and I got a female with none of the stats.
I hear 3 females. What I'm hearing.
Yep, that's what we got.
Well, they're pretty decent stats, though, right?
Yeah.
At least we got that.
The one that has all the mutations crossed, it's 62 mutations on both sides, and yeah, stats are good.
Oh, 62 on both sides? Yeah. I had a, I should have brought my Megalosaurus line over. I had mutations on one side. I mean, because if you have mutations on both sides, then you're, frankly, in my opinion, not doing it right. So I should have kept my Megalosaurus line when we merged. I had mutations on only the male side.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can do it on both if you do it right, but it doesn't really matter, honestly. I mean, if you're doing 2 separate lines, it works out.
Yeah, I'm just picky. Because you get a whole lot more, not only choice, but a whole lot more actual room for mutations if you just keep a really dirty male. And a bunch of clean females. You just got to be selective over which ones you want to keep with them, right?
Yep. So you keep your 0/0 females, and you have a bunch of them, like 80 or more, and then you just have your male that has all the mutations on it, and you breed them until you get one that has a mutation in the stat that you want. So it has to both inherit the stat and mutate the stat, because it chooses the stats first between the male and the female, then it uses the mutation.
I'm pretty sure, no, I'm not 100% on this, because I wasn't a breeder back in my day. But I'm pretty sure, based on what I've seen, the higher stat has like a 65% chance or some jazz. It's not quite 50-50 to get the higher stat.
Right. Yeah, it's slightly higher than 50%. Why is Pringle sitting here on a crab staring at my base?
I don't know, but I'd be a little leery.
He wants a text egg that's sitting in my yard under my turrets. You said you're staring at it. I'm like
foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, legit. He's like, I want that text egg.
That's great.
It's not even good, so he can have it.
I ended up getting a pretty solid Textego. It came out at 8K birth. It's pretty nice, I think.
That is nice. Is that a clean line, or is that with mutations?
Clean.
Really?
Yep. And also, yeah, it was like a 6,600 wild. I was like, yep, that's the gem right there. But we don't keep eggs in our fridges for that reason. Whenever I trade that bloodline, it's which is extremely rare. The rule is always, I don't want to ever see this coming to my door, so, you know, this is not your line to trade.
Right.
Which is always kind of a gambit, because, you know, you got to be able to trust people to trade lines like that. Oh, and it also has 370 melee, too, which is, you know, whatever, but it's nice to have.
Well, if you're willing to trade that Stego line, I know Jordan would be interested in that, 100%.
I'm really careful about that.
I know. I'm just saying, dude, if you wanted to, she'd probably make you a really good offer for it. Talk to her.
Perhaps. And Jordan, it escapes me because I'm not real keen on ab right now. I'm just now starting to get over there, just mostly for metal. Which tribe was that?
Cup of noodles.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I wasn't sure because I know Lily is, of course, Jack, so that's Gamma.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still getting some of the names over there.
Yep. Get jacked as Gamma 5. And I think Apex is still in there too.
Oh, transfer timer's almost up, so I guess I'm bringing over some berry kibble if you want to tell him kind of where to go to meet us.
If you want to, I can just take it over to him, so that way you don't have to tell him where your base is.
That'd be good. I hate to think that you're gonna just be the errand boy though when he gets gems or whatever, because I don't really know Ab well enough to go running around collecting gems either. I know we're pretty close to the red zone, but that's all I know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you ever want to play Ab, just let me know. I can give you a tour of the map and just kind of give you a general idea of how the map lays out, just the logic behind it. And once you understand the logic behind the map, it makes sense.
I definitely might hit you up on that at some point, because Ab, I like Ab. It's a lot of fun. It looks like a hell of a place to play on. It's just, I mean, I'm a lot more attention toward the main base still, what with threats of invasion and whatnot coming, because you know, the Chinese tribes were adamant about coming back, and they attempted it a couple of times now and have just been very generous in their donations.
Thank you for the gear donations. Yeah.
Gear, 1,000 C4, 300, or no, it was 450 rockets, 400 plus, I don't know the exact amount of metal arrows, which is great because, you know, we'd been lazy about making those anyway. We broke even on shotgun ammo. Obviously, we actually might have even, oh, get this, alright, you're gonna love this. One of the times, well, this is how we also know that they were being fueled by another tribe, which has now been wiped, so we don't have to worry about tech fobs. They tech fobbed on us 3 times, right? And we squished them. But one time when they came over there to attack us, the guy comes bouncing over the hill on a Reaper again, so we know his final Reaper. We'd already killed 3 Reapers, so we know his final Reaper is coming back over. They downloaded 4 initially. He jumps off, and instead of running into his fob, running to the vault, he jumps off and joins the fight. Oh, that was a mistake. Killed him, got a 62 element, 1,000 elemental shards, 164 or so C4, and 150 something rockets in that one death. That was definitely the biggest whale of the and like 5 rocket launchers. It was, I mean, he was a whale. I'm saying it was a big oof on his part. It was great.
Yeah, that's rough.
It was delicious. We were cutting up and laughing. We had some words in global chat to say after that, like, you guys might wanna have a chat with this dude. I think he's doing it wrong.
Yeah, if you're taking out anything more than 20 C4 at a time, yeah, you're doing it wrong, man.
Yeah. No, actually, there were several times. You could tell immediately after they stocked up every time. Sorry, guys, for the BRB screen. I'm transferring servers again. You could tell immediately, because they'd go from firing, you know, naked or in prim flak and they'd be you fire arrows and crossbows and long necks to all of a sudden they come back out with the big old flak sets and firing rockets like they just got unlimited supplies. You could tell every time when that Reaper came bouncing back, he had more supplies. And we thought that that was kind of against the rules, but apparently, according to the devs that we spoke with, there's nothing against that.
Yeah, it's not in TOS, technically.
Yeah. I mean, which didn't bother us, because that raid would have been over a whole hell of a lot faster, and would have got a whole lot less out of it. But that one death, ooh, it was delicious. Frickin' Noko we got him with the Giga. Noko looks in the Giga and goes, guys, I'm running back. Let's go. We're back, because we'd been pushing on him at that time for about 6 or 8 hours. And we're like, we need to go back. It's like, we're still good on cakes. No, we need to go back. Oh, okay. Yeah. So we might have even ended up positive on tech from that raid, because they never made it even to our first turret tower during that whole raid. They just chewed through a lot of spam. So we didn't really waste any ARBs on them or anything like that either, aside from a couple of times when we fobbed their fobs, you know.
Right.
That's about the only time we ever...
Ever since AB came out, it's become like turret meta. It's kind of like, it's kind of fun. It's also kind of boring at the same time. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. I miss the days when you could drown your birds still. Those were the good old days of ARK.
I remember seeing a pterodon flying underwater, but I'm pretty sure that was... And it drowned underwater, and that was recently. Yep. That was very recent, but I'm pretty sure that was a bug. Because it laid... Yeah, see, it laid an egg, right? And the egg dropped just slightly underwater. I was doing a pearl run, right? Right at Viking Bay. Oh, is that you on a crab?
No, not me.
Hang on one sec.
Do you have any...
Okay, now I can hear you.
Yeah, do you have any normal, regular crystal?
Yeah, give me 1 sec, let me check. I got a crab walking around right outside my base.
Thanks, dude. That's a freaking amazing.
Give me just a second to head back up there to find out. Need to see who this is real quick too.
By the way, babies, even if they prefer raw meat over cooked meat, they'll eat the raw meat. Even as a baby, they eat the raw first.
Huh.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Oh. Yeah. So that's why I do the raw and the cook. I thought I had that right, but I wasn't sure after you said that. I was like, you know, he's right for tamed creatures. They will do that. But
this
when
is
they're
Nike
still raising,
standing out front of my door. They're friendly, right?
Nike's cool. Yeah, Nike's cool.
Let me see. Oh, I don't know how much he needs.
What does he need?
He needed some regular crystal.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't have a ton of it. But
he has a crab, right? Does he have an Enki with him?
Just come waltzing up on a crab, jumping right up to the gate. I thought it was you. I'm like, holy crap, you're here ready, waiting. But then you said you're not on a crab. I'm like, okay.
No, Nike, they're pretty cool. They're kind of noobs, honestly.
Hello?
Hey.
Say, good question for you since Slob hadn't answered me yet.
What's up?
What's your melee on your tech Rexes?
438, I think.
Really?
I don't know how much you need, but there's a stack. Like, we don't have very much up there because it's just for metal farming, really.
You see, because I hatched some eggs earlier.
Hang on one second. Sorry, I missed that last thing you said. Oh, gotcha. No worries, man.
For finishing the hazmat suit, that's great. Thanks so much, bro.
No worries, man. Have a good one. Alright, sorry, go ahead.
I hatched triplets earlier. I got like 431 melee. I didn't know if that was like any better than what y'all had.
Nah, we're at 435 or 438. I'm not sure. Appreciate it though. There's mutations on both sides of the line, so eventually I'll have to get a cleaner line started up. but still.
Skimped on me. Fucking sloth.
How you mean? Oh, we don't have. I don't know which ones are our guaranteed eggs though. So I mean, it might.
I just got some. So.
Okay, did you get some from us? Because
Yeah.
I mean, I can give you an egg till you get the 430 something. I don't have an issue with that.
I got 431.
Oh, there
Did
you
he
go.
I asked for Anki eggs, dude, and he gave me one that was like 212 melee.
That we don't have the guaranteed 410 or so melee either.
I got a 398 one, I think.
I'm about to say I got 400. I think it might have mutated once, but I can guarantee 398 eventually. It's just because we got so many Yankees, I haven't spent the time to get a guaranteed male and female out of both those numbers. I'm just being lazy. But I can give you an egg till you get that. It's not gonna be an issue.
Just one.
Because I think we originally got that in
What's
a trade
your,
with
you and Ninja did. Y'all both got 410 out of it.
I don't know if we got the 410. I think we do, but I don't know. Like I said, honestly, when you get to 400, it doesn't really matter because anything over 800% doesn't really affect a whole lot.
What's your weight RGs like? Do you know?
I think they're birthed at 800, somewhere in that. 800 or 810, something like that.
Yeah, Genesis gave me some 816 ones.
Not bad.
I was just curious to see.
It's
Need,
the rest
I
of
got
the
some Quetzals. I don't know. I got Quetzals and I got like 5 Quetzals to hatch or 4 Quetzals.
Have fun with that.
Yeah. I gotta tame the Giga or something soon, so I have like something out here in the desert just to get munch on thing.
Yeah.
I keep looking for wyvern eggs. I got 2 wyverns raising right now.
Good, good. It's you and one other person, or like?
There's 4 of us total, but Kill or Crimsy wants me to join them too, so it's a thought.
I don't know.
Kind of leaning towards it. Yeah, I'm leaning towards it though.
I can't blame you.
That way I don't have to like
pass out to some
struggle
damn-
as hard.
I'm gonna pass out. I hit one of these damn shrooms. I don't have any aquatic mushrooms on me.
Oh, Kane. Are all of your raiders tapped out then?
Which kind of dino are you looking for? The megalos?
Megas. Yeah.
At the moment,
Yeah.
anyway.
Damn.
How's your
Four-
blue gems looking? So that's what you should really ask.
Got a good bit of blue gems. Need some red, but
I need some blue gems, that's why I was fucking messing with you about it. It's no big deal. I'm not ready for them yet, really, but if I stay, that's the thing. Stay. Because I'm not going to keep doing this every day. It's just like...
yeah.
It's fun teaching them, because like they don't know anything about the game, really. But they just get distracted and want to go do like Bob things, you know? So...
Hey, look! An RD.
This one dude's like, do you want to go to the island server and help me go grief some odd people in Chinese? And then I was like, with what? And he goes, well, I got 14 C4 and 60 rounds for an assault rifle.
That's a whole lot of grief in there. Might get some thatch huts out of that.
I was just kind of like, good, man.
Oh my god, these spores last forever, don't they?
Yeah. Y'all have any good theories by chance?
Some decent ones, I think. I don't know the stats offhand.
I don't even
What
know
up,
what
Roy?
decent theory stats are, so I never bred them myself.
I mean, if you can get over 400 melee, that's pretty nice. Over 8k HP is pretty nice.
This one's imprinted a couple times. Let's see what it's at.
Finally, the spores ended and I'll start waking up. I'm sleeping on the job, boys and girls.
This one's 416 melee and 9k health. After a few imprints, though, so.
Yeah, I don't know what that would have been based. If you got that breeder app or whatever, you can find out for sure. Oh god, I hear some chittering. Is that a glow bug or is that an arthropleura? I'm here passed out still. Oh, are you coming by to grab that berry kibble, by the way?
Yeah, I'll be there in a little bit.
Fantastic.
I got a guy here named a Ghost, Tribe of Thanos.
I'm not familiar with them. But I don't know if they're on any kind of list or anything. Like I said, it's Slav who knows the ab side a whole lot better than I do. Next time I'll swing over there, if you need some blue gems, I'll toss you out some blue gems. And if you remind me, some Anki eggs too.
Okay. Where all your inkies are?
Hmm?
Is that where your good inkies are?
Where? Oh, we're over here? No, they're all
Yeah.
at pretty much everything that we value is on rag. Like if someone wiped the ab base, all they'd kill is a few dinos and maybe get a little bit of scrap metal, but there's nothing really valuable over here yet. We're just going to be starting to build it up into something fancy here soon. Anything we really need over here, we bring over here when we need it. Ooh, there's some spores. I almost didn't see those. I don't feel like passing out with 3 nameless staring at me.
Did you ever figure out that or stop that dude from trying to miss?
Yeah. Like he got shot up by internals, and I set up a whole lot more internals. The wiring looks a little ugly right now because we got some exposed wire in some areas, but there's duplicate wires for most of that. But anything that has any value in there already has turrets set up near it.
Yeah, we got some creepers on here.
They're on here right now. Look at the creeper.
Yeah, they got crafted gear from another server. From them. I'm not buying it, dude. That's sketch.
Man, that's a pretty arthro right there. How's Sean and Wifey? They're both doing really well, actually. Sean's already asleep for the night. Wifey's sitting over there, pecking away at her PC at the moment. There's a nameless. That's what I'm talking about. Got some venom out of him. Oh, and he brought friends. I think, if I recall correctly, Megalosauruses are the 4th best creature in the game for getting meat. Right behind the Theory, which is arguably the best depending on how you set it up. But, they do pretty good at getting meat and hide. It goes Giga, Wyvern. Oh no, it's the 5th. Giga, Wyvern, Rex, and then Theory, then Megalosaurus. So Megalosaurus is the 5th best. And they do pretty solid. It's my first time actually doing a whole lot of hunting on a Megalosaurus. I mean, being on AB, you sort of got to. Ooh, those are some spores right there. Although I think I've got a hazmat. Yeah, I got a hazmat helmet on right now.
I got a 145 roll right here.
Those things have some insane weight reduction on wood. Like
They're
20%.
also good at taking out turrets.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, it takes it down. Stack of wood's 10 pounds, so it's 80% reduction.
Yeah. 18 ST something 18 owner sleeping bag owner NK. Is that a tribe that I should know about?
M and K, you said?
NK.
Never heard of
November Kilo.
them. Never heard of them.
Well, let's break that sleeping bag then. Can a Megalosaurus not bite all the way down? Or did I break it in the first bite? Hang on, let me look.
I got another phone call.
Alright. Oh, I need to go get the transfer timer before I go really hunting around. What up, Ev? Or do you prefer Eve? Hey, what are these up here? Are these nameless? No, they're Yankees. Okay. Ev, fair enough.
Yo.
What's up?
The guy wants to do that. He wants me to go get that from you. But the
Okay.
problem is I've got 5 or 6 babies right now that I'm feeding.
Let me go see how much longer I'll be on here. Like I'm checking the transfer timer right now.
Okay. So I can get down there, but I don't have drakes or anything, so it takes me a while to get over there, and it takes me a while to get back. And I think my babies would die if I was gone too long.
You got a minute. I'm here for 30 minutes, give or take.
Okay.
Let me set up the transfer timer. Oop, not 38, 28. Damn it, Anki, get out of my way. Quit slapping me with your tail. Oh, I guess I already placed all my fridges. So he's got a bunch of slot capped fridges for the next time he logs in. I'm talking about BB, of course.
Nice.
Tell you what I need to check. Food stats on all these critters. I probably need to build a feeding trough, throw some berries or something in it.
So you're just gonna be farming metal over there,
Eventually, like I said, we're just waiting to find a couple guys who want to make this like a primary thing. And then we're
I
gonna.
meant for like the next 30 minutes or so is what I was referring to.
No, I'm gonna get nameless venom.
Gotcha.
We're
Maybe I
pretty
should
set
just-
on metals right now.
I should have just told them you need nameless venom for the trade rather than red gems.
Nameless venom's something I can easily get. So
Yeah.
it's the gems are something I'm kind of new by that. I don't know exactly how to get it or where to safely go to get it, because I mean the red zone I don't know at all. I know like a good, couple clicks around our base basically is what I know here. The amount of time I spent on AB is surprisingly short.
Right.
But if we get someone who wants to kind of set this up as a main ordeal, then we'll be spending a lot more time over here to kind of make it, beef it up, make it into a real base, instead of just some little shitty farming outpost.
Right. Are you gonna leave it at that spot, do you think, or?
Probably not if we, when I should say, because we're looking for people, but trustworthy people. Probably not when we get another couple guys, but it might be here to start with. I don't really know. This place could be a fairly solid location. Just there's better spots on the map. I just don't know them all that well. Sorry, a lot of my answers seem vague because I'm kind of a noob here.
You're good. You're good. No worries.
Troughs. What up, Bingo fan? I'm so sorry, man. I don't speak or understand Russian. My wife does, but she's doing something else on the computer right now, so I can't have her translate for me either. Oh, this guy's asking to go to you. I'm gonna get back out there and start looking around for a little bit more nameless venom. I've managed to get all the drakes pretty well capped. I'm just going for like the next 10 hours now, basically. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to run out here with all this wood on me either. I'm gonna shove that back on the Ravager. I like the Ravagers, are sort of like the RGs. They can hold a lot with reduced weight. Except for, like, cooked metal. They don't have the reduced weight on cooked metal like an RG does. I don't know if they do on crystal. I hear the nameless. There you are. I don't know what that buff does for nameless. That makes them all glowy and whatnot, but I love when they do it because they let me hit them like 4 more, 5 more times. And there's a rock drake right there. Pretty sure it's wild. Oh, that's a really pretty rock drake. Level 125. Beautiful red color. Damn shame. Ooh, there's a backpack. Saludamos! Or saludos. That's it, right, honey? Yeah, saludamos. Oh, saludos. Alright. There we go. That's a huge chunk of nameless venom. Yeah, 8. That's not bad.
I came to get a chicken nugget kiss. Ooh, you're so full of carbs.
Carbs?
Your kisses are full of carbs.
Carbs?
Yes.
Ain't no carbs in chicken nuggets. Or at least not many.
That's breaded.
Yeah, but that's why I said not many.
Your kisses are full of carbs. Ian,
Okay.
you're making me fat just by kissing.
Delicious and nutritious.
Just one.
Dang right, it's worth it. There we go. If you guys want to hear some tunes, let me know. I'll turn some music on. Base stats on the Megalosaurus? I don't know offhand. All I know is it's 400 plus melee. I want to say 9k HP, but I could be wrong. I mean, I just don't know offhand. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I mean, he has good melee, but it's also some leveled up in the melee. He's got like 500 melee right now. Oh, wait. What was I doing? Oh yeah, putting the hide up. I gotta go potty. I'll be right back, everybody. Alrighty, everybody, I'm back. Boing. Oh, too far. Meg, you're doing great so far. Let's keep going. Come out, nameless. There's a ravager. Oh, there's a nameless.
Amen. So,
Hi, welcome back.
yeah, I gave him a berry kibble from my base, and I'll just bring you the gems.
Sounds good.
So I didn't feel like running all the way down there when I've got babies there to feed.
Yeah.
Figured it'd give me at least another half hour of feeding them.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, how long you got till server tick?
Let's see. 6 minutes.
Alright.
Well, 6 minutes till my alarm goes off. I think I give myself about a 5-minute buffer.
Okay. I can probably make it down there in time.
As long as you get here within 10, should be close, but should be good.
Yeah.
Holy crap, the nameless just keep coming. I'm loving it. I'm up to like 20 or so venom now. Been good for a while. My next 10 hours will be solid.
Yeah, rock drakes are a 2-day raise, right?
They seem to be so far, because I've had ours for about a day, and they're at really close to 50%, so.
Okay. I'd say that math checks out from official raise times, so basically just cut everything in half.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Pretty sure that's legit.
you still streaming?
Yep. Oh, did you want that link? I mean, you don't have to have it. I'm not worried about views or viewers or follows or all that jazz. We stream for fun.
Yeah, send that over to me. I'll drop you a follow. I know how it is.
Appreciate it. I ain't too worried about follows though. I'd do it for the community. The way I figure, I'm not trying to get rich or fabulous or famous or nothing. Someday or another it might happen. Let's see. There you go. Whichever one you want.
Cool.
It's literally just copy and pasted.
Yeah. Got those red gems. throw these on probably my bear. Crab's probably gonna be the fastest way to get down there, huh?
Probably, yeah. Unless you got a Reaper,
Crabs.
and I don't think yours is ready yet.
Not quite. No Reapers, no Drakes.
Oh yeah, Drake would have definitely been the fastest.
Yeah.
Nikita popped back over here. Yeah, Nikita's one of the guys who's wanting to make Ab main. So I guess that would be 3 people maining on Ab, really. And then 3 guys that would be popping in and out pretty consistently. And he said he's just found a really wicked spot and he's going to go see if it's available on this map.
Okay. Well, it's, as far as for me, I count as 2 people. Because my brother comes with, so.
Yeah, fine. We got 2 spots
we both,
available.
Yeah, we both got 10,000 hours, so. We've
Wow.
been playing since the day the game came out.
Yeah, you got me beat. I don't even know my exact hours, but I don't usually worry about that too much. My first day in the game was like the day before Ragnarok Mac came out. So,
Gotcha.
like a year and change ago.
Gotcha. Yeah, we played the
Maybe
week
a year
that
and
it
a half
came
ago.
out. In the early alpha days. Back when you could, if you walked into a cave, you'd fall through the map.
Yeah.
There was no cave damage. Back when, before cave damage even was a thing. Had to make CP and a mortar and pestle. There was no such thing as a frog.
Or a beaver
there was
dam.
no beaver dams. Beavers didn't exist. Dodics didn't exist.
Yeah.
Like Quetzals didn't exist. And
The game's
RG
come a
was your
long
best
way.
team. Yeah.
Yeah, that was before the TLCs. Now RG's even better. Although arguably worse, because back even a year and a half ago, you could spam the crap out of right click. You could pick
Yeah.
people all day long on an RG.
Yeah. Well, back and then way before the flyer nerf.
A main base, oh yeah, a main base on Abs, what I'm talking about, Jen. It's not going to be a whole new, like, main base, but it is going to be, yeah, sort of an extension of it. Like, it's going to be a real main base, sort of like our base on, oops, I just fell off, on Rag, but it's going to be our Ab extension. Nikita's up in arms wanting to, do it for realsies, so.
Yeah, I mean, if we could get one of the alpha spots on Ab, it's absolutely a better place to base on. Because there's no UDs, there's no golems, no flyers, no tech rexes. It's way harder to raid on Ab. No diggers.
Yeah, true. Tossing around, stegos all day long is about how it works on raiding here. Crabs and stegos.
Yep, Parasaurs with boxes and tech rock drakes, megas, reapers.
What? I didn't know about this Explorer note. I must have run past that thing about 4. Oh, I didn't get anything for it, so I must have gotten it before. Maybe I did know about that.
What the fuck? Did I not grab that baryonyx kibble? Oh my god, dude, I'm losing my mind. Where the fuck did that berry kibble go?
I've got about 4 minutes before timer's up here.
Yeah, don't even worry about it. I'll get it some other time. I don't know what the fuck I did with it. Or wait, no, I don't need the berry kibble. I just need to bring you red gems.
Yeah.
I'm losing my mind.
It was about to say you're getting a kibble
Holy
from me.
shit. Oh my god, dude.
Let me go
I've
check
been
the-
up.
Let me go check the transfer timer if you want to bounce this way.
Yeah, I'm already like on my way.
Alright, good deal. You've got the gems with you?
Yeah, I got the gems. So make sure I got some of my bulldog or. Good man, how are you?
I don't know why you can get stuck on the Ravager model so easily. I just jumped off my Mega onto the Ravager and I had to wait until I slowly kind of slid off the side of it.
Right. If I'm a few minutes late for your transfer, is that going to be a big deal?
Hopefully you can get here in time because I'd like to get back to Rag to feed the drakes and to get some things done.
I
but
won't be much late. I don't, you know.
Let me
And
see
if
what
not,
we're looking at here.
it's cool.
Yeah, it's you got 4 minutes 20 seconds left.
Oh, 420. All right.
Yeah, how about that?
Oh, an event colored Diplodocus. That thing is sick.
I saw a super event colored Diplodocus just the other day, but it was like ugly. Like it was super red, and it looked like it just had the flesh peeled from its bones. Kind of ugly.
Yeah. You know, I just recently learned like Diplodocuses can like, you know, unearth reapers. If
Yeah.
you hit them with the attack.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Wyverns can wing
Like,
clap
a
them
long
out.
time. Yeah.
Parasaurs and wolves can detect them, and obviously a rock drake has some kind of feather thing that happens.
Its head tilts up, yeah. When they're near them. But the only way to get them out of the ground on Ab is with a Diplodocus.
Oh.
There's legit no other way
You wasn't
to do
expecting
it.
seeing a Ravager do what, Jen? Oh, jumping on the tightrope? Yeah. That's part of what they're thinking. I love this move right here. If you're near other Ravagers, you can force it. I don't know what it does, but you do this and other Ravagers also do the little growl thing. It's kind of neat.
Jump around on the root system, headed over your way.
Okay.
I should make it. In that timer there, shouldn't be an issue. I wonder who's based up here. Oh, Pink Water Pirates, that's where they're at. And they're alpha supposedly, right?
I've heard Cup Noodles.
Yeah, Cup Noodles and Pink Pirates both. Yeah, Cup Noodles definitely have a better base spot. It's one of the best spots in ARK, actually.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar enough with AB to know for sure, so I can't attest to it. I know they got a good spot, and I know it's pretty defensible.
It's nearly impossible to raid without meshing.
And yeah, that's kind of a big deal, the whole meshing garbage. And apparently, from what I've heard, again, I don't practice it myself. From what I've heard, it's easy to mesh on AB.
In the spot that they're at, it's one of the hardest spots to mesh. So that's also a nice thing. But I personally, like, don't even know how to mesh, so I couldn't tell you. But I've only seen somebody, like, put a sleeping bag down and pop through and then fast travel to it. Like, that's the only way that I've seen it done.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into details on how to do it or whatnot, but I don't practice it. I know I haven't done it personally, but I know 3 ways that it can be done, and that's one way you mentioned right there. I'd just rather not, you know, for those viewers out there that are curious enough to give something a shot, I don't want to give them food for thought.
Right. Alright, I'm over by your base.
Okay.
Trying to remember where exactly it is.
About 55 at the end of that one route.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I think I'm behind it. Yeah. I'm hearing a crowd.
I'm not. Oh yeah, there you are. There you are.
Just gotta be careful, because if you jump up onto that rock right there, you get shot.
Oh.
Yep, like that.
Yeah. All right. Let me give you. Ooh! Watch it! Watch it!
Oh, what the fuck?
How
are
the
they
hell?
shooting me?
That's a damn good question. The fuck? Oh, maybe it was the Ravager pushed you. Oh, I'm sorry. That might have been me because the Ravager went up under you. Maybe somehow it pushed you up a little bit.
I shot that leg from around that corner there, probably.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyways, red gems are right here. Yeah, good
I
thing
was
it's,
worried about you.
Thank you, crap.
Yeah.
At least if they were heavies, it would have been a bad deal.
A couple of them are, but
Yeah.
thank you for the
Those
red
were all
gems.
autos shooting me.
Here is those are mainly to stop rock drakes, and there you go.
Yeah.
Berry kibble.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Alright, walk off this ledge. I'm not gonna jump.
Thank you
those-
again for
those
the
first-
delivery.
Yes, thank you. Sorry about the advanced rifle bullets there.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. We got plenty on rag. If we need to replace some, we'll bring some. I don't know how the hell they hit you though. Like legit,
Yeah, I'm
just looking
lost.
at this, they still, the way our turret tower is, it should not have been able to hit you. Unless it was one of the
I
ones
was-
from up here, but that seems way too far off.
Yeah, I was also, I'm like, well, I should be safe here. And then starts getting lit up. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, no, I'm as confused as you are. I'm wondering if
I
they
think,
shot
like-
you through the rock. or
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Either through the rock or through the, like, I don't know.
Huh.
'Cause I know sometimes they'll shoot through gates, like the cracks in gates, but between like the gate and the gate frame, is
Yeah,
kind of buggy sometimes.
that might have been
Through
exactly
there.
what happened.
I've had that happen to me a few times. It's not very often. It's only in very like specific spots it happens, but
Yeah.
it's mostly with dino gates. I haven't had it happen with heat gates much.
That was the first for me, like I said. So, you got me. That surprised the hell out of me. I was like, shit, watch out. I'm scared for you.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell's going on?
What do I do with the gems, Jen? Red gems are mostly for saddles, if I'm not mistaken. And I know they're needed for rock drake saddles, which is what I'm planning on doing with them.
Correct. Use them for that. Use them for gas collectors. So, like, if you want to make tech gas collectors.
Yeah, I'm not too weird. We got ridiculous amount of those congealed gas balls over here and over there, and just I don't even know what I'm gonna do with them all. And then if we need gas, we just, you know.
You need a lot of them for good Haz suits. So if you get Haz BPs, uses a bunch of them. Like some of the better Haz BPs can use a couple hundred gas balls at a time. And since they're stacks of 10, you have to make in a replicator if you get any decent BPs. Kind of sucks, but
I feel you. Well, I don't know what
At
happened to
least
my helmet in
balance
that
on it.
transfer. I might have left my helmet behind, but it's no big deal.
hopefully it wasn't like a tech helmet.
No. Just a flag helm.
Oh,
No big loss.
yeah. What kind of flak are you guys running?
In the neighborhood of
Cheap
300 to
man.
400 armor and 400 to 600 durability.
Ooh. That's without crafting skill?
No, that's with crafting skill.
Oh, okay. I was like, god damn.
Yeah, nah, we ain't that fancy up in here. That's that would, if it were without crafting skill, that would all be very expensive ascendant right there. Now we run,
Yeah,
we
600
have
at
some
least, yeah.
ascendant, but we mostly run journeyman. It just gets that high, and some mastercraft, and then like I said, we've got some ascendant.
Yeah, I've got, I don't know, some of the better BPs that you can get for flak, like the very high end. I've seen apprentice chest pieces that were like 450 dura.
Yeah.
Like the really high end journeyman. They don't roll all that. They roll to like 600, yeah. But
That's about, yeah, that's like what we're rolling. It's, I mean, they're pretty cheap, so that's why we like them.
Yep.
You can make, you know, a vault full of sets on, you know, a slot cap of metal, basically, something to that effect.
Yep. The issue that I ran into with mine is I've got like I got a really shitty Mastercraft BP for my chest piece. It kind of sucks because it's like 385 Dura, and it rolls pretty decently, but it's like 200 metal. So it's like, oof. The Dura's really low for a Mastercraft, and it's really expensive.
Oof, indeed. I'm gonna go feed these babies real quick, and what else was I gonna do? Oh, I need to make more preserving salt.
Yeah. That's the nice thing about having multiple bases and transmitters.
Oh yeah.
All that stuff.
Our rag setup is fairly decent. Let me take off the BRB screen. Sorry, everybody. I keep forgetting that. You guys are gonna be staring at the Got Milk screen for a solid minute if you guys don't catch me on that. 'Cause I remember to put it up every time I transfer. It's the taking it down part that's a little sketchy sometimes.
Right. Ooh, I got a really cool stego here. It's a 130 male with the red event colors and the aberrant spine. Looks so cool.
What up, Abu? Sorry that you gotta go so soon, but it's good to see you. Yeah, the aberrant dinos are so much prettier than the stuff on Rag, or anywhere else, really. Alright, now the real question is, where do we have raw salt? Or do we have raw salt left? Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
How you holding up, Ethan?
I'm holding up good, man.
That's good, that's good. I'm doing alright. Salt. Where would that even be in our base? Let's see here. The random stuff vault's been cleaned out, so it wouldn't be there. Might be faster to just go grab some. Oh, there it is. Found it. Okay, that wasn't all that bad. Still need to grab some. Only got a couple stacks left. And it was salt and sulfur, I think. I don't know exactly where the sulfur's at. We got a vault full of that.
Hopefully my babies are okay by the time I get back.
By this time, as long as you kept them slot capped or slot capped them right before you left, they're gonna be alright.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't dilly-dally too much. That's right. I'm using all this old terminology, man. You guys would think I'm from the damn 60s. 50s, maybe. Promise I ain't that old.
How's that old, guys?
Yeah, it wouldn't matter if you were.
For you.
Still 6 fast.
You know it. Let's see. I need some gas to make this thing work so I can make it.
Alright. Time to tame.
I gave you the oil and the fuel, right? You're good on that, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember what happened to it.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright, good.
Appreciate it.
No worries. Just want to make sure you got it because my brain doesn't always connect the dots. Not so much anymore, anyway.
About to tame this 130 Stego, 130 Parasaur, and a 145 Roll Rat.
Nice.
I've always said that about 3 times rates is perfect for this game.
It feels pretty nice. Coming from regular official, like at first I was like, you know, I'm not even that worried about da 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 da. After playing it for a while, I don't know that I could go back now, if I'm being honest.
At least on the breeding and taming side of things, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't mind the one times gather.
The gather,
like
yeah, it's exactly
it's not big.
100% same thought process there, 100%.
Because even if you're like berry or crop taming something, it's still only like 2 hours. You know, you go to official and that's 6 hours. That's a lot bigger of a deal.
Yeah, it is.
I think that's about right.
Well, I wouldn't mind the one-time drop either. It's just if they would give you special tasks you could do in order to increase that drop rate.
Drop rate.
I'm not following.
Yeah.
I'm talking like if you break down a tree, you get this many material. But if you were to do special tasks, like say kill this many dinos or tame this many dinos,
Oh, you're talking
and
about
at the end of the
adding
task,
quests
you
and
drop rating.
No, I
Fuck
mean,
that. Don't give me quests, dude. Fuck that.
No. It's
I
a
hate
grind.
quests, bro.
It's a grind. Just tolerate the grind. It is what it is.
I wouldn't mind it.
Well, I'm sure you're within a long list of people who wouldn't, but not really my deal.
Yeah, no thank you.
But then again, I'm also a guy that just says, fuck it, why not?
See, I don't like quests ever on anything. I don't like daily tasks. I don't like, I like if I want to hop on, I want to play the game.
Yep.
Play the game how I want to play the game.
100%.
That's like
I don't
one
want to
of
be
my
arsed with.
biggest complaints about like the new WoW, system with all the dailies. Dude, it's just
Ever since Hellfire, whatever it was called, the Hellfire area, it's been like that.
Well, they added that to my Minecraft server, and how they do the daily things. They won't reset. Don't do them.
Frankly, I'm excited about vanilla. That's gonna be a thing coming out. I've already said I'm planning on playing it. I miss the old days. There were quests, but they weren't as grindy. You did them, you got done with them, you got something out of them, or you didn't. There it is,
But now my dailies on that server are just kill 50 PvP players in the week. I'm just like, yeah, I ain't gonna do that.
There, all of the vessels are refilled now. Someone's been going nuts with those damn salts.
yeah. I need to make a preserving bin. I'm gonna do that really quick, actually.
Let's see. The 175 Drake is able to hold on to a venom. In fact, that's what I'll do with that extra accidental set of stack of preserving salts. I'll just stick it on that rock Drake. That way he can hold on to that venom and eat it whenever. The other two Drakes finished all their venom, so I'm going to go see if I can't have another one. There you are, little guy. Here, have some preserving salts. That'll make that last longer. How about you? Oh, yeah, you ate that right away. Can you eat two? Here's the real question. Yeah, oh shit, okay. So each one of the big ones can have two still. This means I need to bring at least 3 more venom. I like to get them capped as much as I can without actually force feeding, because then, obviously that drops them back some.
Yep. Yeah, the reason it does that is because they've got a maximum amount of food. It's like their weight.
Yep. So. Absolutely. A neat little thing you can sort of do to trick the system, you might say, when it comes to wyverns, is you force feed them up to full, and then if they want attention, comfort milk, wyvern milk, or whatever, you can give them the wyvern milk, and then occasionally that will actually stick into their hunger. Like you can give them, they want the wyvern milk to eat for comfort food. After they eat that, sometimes they'll actually keep the extra 1200. So, like after the first imprint or second imprint, you don't have to feed them ever again, really.
Nice.
But it doesn't seem like these guys want comfort food venom, or at least I haven't seen them want that yet. I don't know what. The only thing my rock drake just wanted 2 cuddles.
That's all they want. Cuddles and walks. That's all they'll ever want. They don't take kibble ever. It's just cuddles instead.
Oh, cool. That's easy peasy.
Yeah, rock drakes are one of the easiest things to raise.
And they're 50%, and you can basically get them done by the time they're 40% of the way raised up. They're 100% imprinted. It's just like so forgiving.
Yep.
You go on a 2-day vacation almost and come back and get them 100%.
I got some very good news today.
What's that? You got the job?
Well, no, it's between me and another dude. But that dude is like really screwed up whenever he took the interview, so more than likely I'll get the job, and they managed to get my sister stable.
Man, that is really good news. I'm glad to hear it.
That is good.
Alright, now I do need to shut down the stream real quick, everybody, because I've got a basically a dev sending me a message, and they want the footage from that mesher earlier today. So I will be coming back online here before too very long, everybody. But if you guys enjoyed the content on the stream, feel free to like, follow, subscribe, or don't. That's all up to you guys. Nobody owns you. I'm going to be shutting it down. But like I said, I'll be coming back live as soon as I can be. Until then, everybody remember that you rock and we out.